welcome back to my channel. It's Asha here, and today I'm going to be doing an November December TBR, aka the books I should have read in October. I have just 5 books. I'm going to try to read in the months of November and December because I haven't been reading as much as I'm used to. So I'm going to start off with this stack of creepy books that should have been read in October, but we're going to make December and November creepy as well this year. First book I plan to read this month is the final book in the Diviners Quartet, The King of Crows by Libba Bray. If you don't know, The Diviners takes place in the 1920s. It brings together these kids who probably wouldn't have met. Well, they probably would have met under the circumstances, but they're all special in some kind of way, and they all come together to defeat these evils that are happening in New York City. And this is the final book in the quartet. This is the book for the big evil. I can't wait to read it. It's kind of big, but I've already started, not gotten very far. Page 9. But I'm going to try to read this in these upcoming 2 months. That's the first book on my list. I guess I'll stack this here. Next book is the one everyone's been talking about. I'm late to the event. When No One Is Watching by Alyssa Cole. Alyssa Cole, I've read a lot of her books before. I've read her romance novels. I think the series is called The Reluctant Royal series by Alyssa Cole. I read that entire trilogy, and I've also read the novellas that come in between that series. But When No One Is Watching, from what I've heard and what I've gathered from the back of the book, this is a horror novel surrounded by the theme of gentrification. So I can't wait to read this because I know Alyssa's going to slay this. It's going to be good. I've enjoyed all of her romance novels. But I'm interested to see how she tackles horror or thriller. I'm not sure which one, because gentrification is both a horror and thriller. So next, one of my favorite, I don't think she's that well known. I don't think a lot of people read her books. One of my favorite horror writers, The Companion by Katie Allender. I've read every single one of her books. I love every single one. I've been reading her books since I think I was in 8th grade. I don't remember, but I'm pretty sure I've been reading her books since then. She writes really scary books. I've always loved them. The Companion is about an orphaned girl who gets taken in by this family in order to be a companion for their daughter, to be her daughter's friend and confidant and whatever, and creepy stuff ensues. I'm not sure exactly what, because I don't want to go in knowing every single detail. If you watch my Reading Rush TBR, I said the same thing. I don't like knowing too much about books. If I know the general subject and it's something I know I'll enjoy, I'll pick it up, but I don't need to know everything. Or if I do, I'll probably wait a while until I forget those details that I already know. So when I do pick up the book, I'm like, I was interested in this book. I don't remember why, but I know I'm going to enjoy it. So The Companion by Katie Allender. Can't wait to read this. I had no idea this was even coming out. I randomly saw this at the Books A Million a few months ago, and I was like, I have to get it. So The Companion by Katie Allender, read November and December. Next is The Year of the Witching by Alexis Henderson. This is about a biracial girl. Her mother's Black, and I think her dad is white. I'm not sure, quite positive on that. Take that loosely, but I'm pretty sure because the summary talks about her wanting to behave properly because she's let me use the words. She's a disgrace, as the summary describes her. This has been blurred by Danielle Clayton. She wrote, I don't know if you can see it, The Bells. Oh my goodness. Shauna McGuire and okay. I'm distracted. But she doesn't know, I don't think she does. Her mother's passed, and I don't think she knows who her father is, but because she's a child of she's a child of a mixed race relationship. She tries to act like perfect. She doesn't want to draw more attention to herself than there's already on her. But she meets these acquaintances of her mother who are witches, and they enlighten her on her mother's past. They give her her mother's journal, and she learns things she didn't know about her mom. Surprised by a few things, and I'm pretty sure it's gonna get dangerous. It sounds creepy. Just looking at this cover, it just looks terrifying. Can't wait to read this. I have no idea what I'm getting into. Alexis Henderson, I don't think I've read anything by her. I don't think I have. But yes. The last book. Oh my goodness. Carter, what's the name of that book? Can you Oh my goodness, I can't think of the name, but I have read this next author, Mexican Gothic. I think it was her debut novel. I can't think of the name. If I had my glasses on, I would be able to see the name of that book now, but because it's right there, but I can't read it. But Mexican Gothic by Silvia Moreno Garcia. I read her first book. I really enjoyed it. I think I gave it 3 or 4 stars. 3 or 4 stars. It was all right. But I liked it enough that I wanted to read more. So when I saw this on Book of the Month, I grabbed it. There's not much in the summary. I just read the summary of this when I put it on this list. It's about an uppity cousin who gets a letter from her newlywed cousin that's frantic, and so she goes and stays with her cousin, and her cousin's newly family-in-laws kind of creepy. They're almost like this is very confusing. I have no idea what this is about. But they're at this manor called the High Place, and creepy stuff happens, I'm assuming. Oh, look, her book is here, Gods of Jade and Shadow. I really enjoyed this. But this is in a Mexican city. It doesn't say Mexican countryside. Noemi Taboada. But I'm not sure, but I'm gonna try and read this and see if Miss Silvia Moreno Garcia, if I'll enjoy this more than I enjoyed her book. I liked it enough, like I said before, but I feel like she has potential because I'm pretty sure that was her debut novel, and I'm excited to see what she brings in this one, Mexican Gothic. And I have 2 honorable mentions. I'm not sure if I'll get to them in this time frame I'm getting myself in between November and December, but if I finish these 5 books, these are the books I'll pick up next for my creepy season that I've extended past October. Oh my goodness, what is on this? But it's Leave the World Behind by Rumaan Alam. Hopefully I'm saying that correctly. But it's about something disastrous happening in New York City. But there's this family that rented an Airbnb or something like that outside of the city. But the family that they rented from is also in the house because of the events that happened in New York City. So they're locked and stuck in this house together, and neither family trusts one another. So I'm pretty sure this is going to be a thriller. It's really short. It's tiny. So I'm pretty sure if I finish those 5 books, I can finish this fairly quickly. I've never heard of this author. I wonder if this is if they've written other thrillers. If I enjoy it, I'll probably pick up more because this concept sounds terrifying. Oh, excuse me. Next, I think she's a pretty famous, Lisa Jewell. Watching You by Lisa Jewell. I'm pretty sure she's a famous, New York Times bestselling author of Then She Was Gone. She's a pretty famous thriller writer. I just read this and I forgot already. But it's about a nosy town. That's what I gather. I don't know. This will be my first read by her. I may enjoy it and I'll pick up more, but these are just 2 honorable mentions. Don't know if I'll get to them. Nosy neighbors, creepy, unexpected roommates. These are honorable mentions. But that's my list for books I plan to read in the months of November and December. Hopefully I'll get to them because my reading goal on Goodreads is atrocious. I don't think I've ever been this behind in all the years I've been on Goodreads. But this month, these next 2 months, I'm going to try and get back into reading. But that's the end of this video. Hope you enjoyed it. Make sure to follow me on Twitter and Instagram. I'm more on Instagram more than Twitter, but at LaurenAM011. At LaurenAM011. Thanks for watching this video. Hope you enjoyed. Like, subscribe, and I'll see y'all next time. Bye!